Hey everyone, hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. If you guys were live with us last night, you saw Bitcoin break above 73,000 and come pretty close to $74,000. Since things kind of gotten a little bit rocky here, we had a little bit more of a dip. I bought that dip again, but we're not seeing Bitcoin have these surges like I wanted to see. So at this point, I'm taking things a little bit differently. I'm not going to be necessarily day trading or swing trading so much of Bitcoin at this point in time. I've been able to load up on the last two dips, the one from earlier this morning and the one from yesterday as well. So we've had quite a few options to buy Bitcoin on these dips. However, I'm going to turn the majority of my focus over to altcoins. Right now, WIF and some other tokens are really booming and going much, much higher. That's the type of stuff I want to be playing around with because right now, Bitcoin is just having a little bit of trouble of sustaining larger moves. Doesn't mean it can't happen. It just looks like it's going to take a little bit more time to have a robust move up to $80,000, which is fine because, you know, when it happens, altcoins will still be going up higher. However, altcoins you have to be very, very careful with right now because as Bitcoin takes these dips, every now and again, one of these dips does seriously impact altcoins. So as always, make sure you guys have your stop losses and whatnot. But if you guys are able to see something break out on the 1 hour chart or the 4 hour chart or the daily chart, whatever you guys prefer, from there, you guys are most likely going to be wanting to take those types of trades if they've been booming up over the past few weeks as well. You don't want to find something that's been going sideways for a long time or something that's been going down for a while here despite the whole market, rest of the market moving up. You kind of want to avoid those. If you do want to take a chance on a token like that, you can. I would just be like, be careful about how much money you want to allocate to those types of positions because they have been having a lot of false breakouts, which is unfortunate because again, there are so many easy tokens to make money with right now because of course most of the breakouts end up working, like a WIF token, a Dogecoin type of play, or it could even be just Ethereum right now. They seem to be doing pretty darn well. But those tokens that are not, you might want to just push them to the side for now. Now, what I wanted to do very fast is just break down a little bit of what's going on here. So let me put on this face. There we go. See my face over here in the little corner. Now, Bitcoin's had this is a 15-minute chart with Bitcoin. We've had two big drops over the last 24 or 48 hours. They have not been fun, but each one seems to be getting bought back up time after time. So if you guys are looking for an opportunity to go into your long-term investing, those dips have been very, very profitable for me so far. Maybe they will be profitable for you down the road. So a couple things here. As Bitcoin tries to zoom back up, I don't know if it's going to be able to do so, but you can see there's still lots of buying volume, and that's the important thing. As we go back over here to other charts, though, this is where things get a little bit more exciting as far as I'm concerned. Bitcoin, you already know what it's doing. It already broke out. It might need to consolidate. Fine. But Solana, things like this, if you can find these breakouts in the 1 hour chart, whether there's something small like this, all right, and you guys are going to be waiting for the momentum to catch up. And this instant, the MACD didn't really turn positive until right over here. So if you want to go with the everything has to work mentality like I have, you're probably going to be looking at plays like this. If I can just get this over here. There we go. Right here. And it goes higher. You can also buy here if you guys have more time. But typically, I wait for all the momentum to go in the same way. And then it usually saves me a little bit of time about how long I have to have my positions in there. It's not the biggest thing, but if you guys are paying those funding fees and you guys have leverage, like large amounts of leverage, it can save you a pretty penny here. Okay, and so Solana is one good example right there. ADA is another good example right here. You can see that trend line and so forth. Not every move is going to go parabolic. If you guys look for those levels of resistance, there are going to be good opportunities here to sell and just take those profits. So don't get too greedy here. Ape token had a nice breakout earlier yesterday, pretty nice move. It never hit the stop loss over here, so that was a nice play. And of course, potentially there was another breakout over here, but momentum didn't really take off until this type of move, until way over here with the change of character. So again, not everything's going to be the same. Arbitrum broke out last night and made a smaller move, but still that move went up towards a level of resistance over here above my head, or not above my head right now, but you guys get the point. So if you guys are looking for those types of opportunities, that's what I'm looking at. That's where I'm making the most of my money at this point in time. Things like Gala, they've already had their big breakouts here. You can see that small breakout right there. It's kind of gone parabolic. Not everything will. And then you got things today as well, like a WIF token, which has already had the breakout earlier last night or earlier yesterday, and it's been going sky high since then. You guys can scale out and move your stop losses up as needed. That's probably the best way to make money because you're just never sure if things are going to go. Excuse me. Excuse me. If you're never sure things are going to go up just as much as you might think. However, that's a good middleman right there. So you're still making profit and you're giving yourself the opportunity to make more money here. Now, last thing, there are still tokens out there that have been having these breakouts and they have not been making the larger moves. So again, they have been going up towards those levels of resistance like this, right? But really, don't assume that just because the token is breaking out that everything is going to be going very, very well. There was a breakout over here and the oscillators were not pointing towards buy. You had to wait for that breakout with the oscillators pointing towards buy. That's where things ended up working out. Today, I'm going to be making a few tutorials for you, or at least 2 today. And then I'll publish one of them tomorrow and one of them maybe next week. And then you guys will see how I use this trading strategy here to make my calls and the way I like to make some money on this type of market. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So thanks for watching the video. Make sure to comment down below and let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.